you're here. Good. To review the current situation, one of our patrols located a cache of dangerous weapons in a Raider storeroom. Your assignment is to secure the storeroom for the Brotherhood, and the weapons along with it. But given the situation, it's imperative you arrive there as soon as possible. One last thing. I find it unlikely the Raiders will be willing to talk until after. If any of them are still alive after that, we can question them. But priority one is securing the weapon. That will be all. Just...
Much to teach us. I hope I'll get to meet them in person. Someday.
Find, protect, and preserve.
Looks like we have a visitor. Didn't know they were working with run-of-the-mill average wastelanders. Thought they wanted you strapped into one of those tin cans round the clock. It's wrong of me to judge by appearances, though. Why? That's so. You got a deed to go with that claim? Because, we're not gonna sign it.
This vault and all material goods within are hereby under possession of the Brotherhood of Steel. This requisition will aid us in the preservation of technology and the protection of mankind. Your compliance will ensure your safety.
You know, I'm interested in hearing more about this protection of mankind business. I suppose killing a few no-good raiders is an easy price to pay for the benefit this measly little vault will provide for us as a species. Is that it?
I repeat, your compliance will ensure your safety. Not that I'd expect a simple-minded brute to understand.
Resorting to name-calling already. I have to say, I'm disappointed. Thought I'd be able to speak to someone civilized from a big shot organization like yours. What about you, Forward Scout? Think we can work this one out? Or are your underpants in as tight of a bunch as Mr. Compliance over there? So be it. You've made it clear the Brotherhood only provides two options: blind obedience or violence. You take a wild guess which we would prefer.
Secure the area. The leader is still breathing. Make sure to question him before he gets away.
Looks like things didn't turn out so well for me. Hold on. Let me get this straight. You barged in here looking to reclaim your property, only to tell me you don't know where it came from? This is almost too good to make up. I knew my feeling about the Brotherhood was right, but here's the thing. I don't talk about Raider affairs on Brotherhood territory. That's what this is now, right? If you really want to know, you can let me go and come talk to me in Crater. I deal with reasonable individuals, not an entourage of fascists with their guns pointed at my face.
I don't like it, but we have to let him go. We don't have the resources to waste on holding him prisoner. And Paladin Romani forbids executing enemies who have surrendered.
They call you Knight, don't they? I didn't know that was another word for lapdog.
Our order is held together by the chain that binds. Each is not something that a lawless worm like...
You wound me, Knight. In the heart, that is. Since I've surrendered.
I've had enough of this. Leave here and don't come back. And let me be clear. There are no orders protecting active trespassers.
Thanks for the tip. I'll add.
To me for your next orders, Initiate. We completed the first part of our mission. You composed yourself in a manner befitting of the Brotherhood. We don't compromise, especially not with raiders. It's clear you understand that. Moving forward, we still need to track down... That man appeared to know something. I don't care how you get it out of him, but... This is your top priority. The longer we let these weapons spread...
can't believe they had the nerve to just barge in like that. That knight acts like some kind of righteous... So, you really came? Huh. To be honest, I didn't expect the Brotherhood to show its face around. Life is just full of surprises, isn't it? So, what can I do for you? About that. You and your metal buddies put me in a pretty tight spot back there. There are people here in Crater depending on me. I wasn't sure if I was gonna make it back to them. So getting home to those people was more important than being completely sincere to a group of heavily armed tyrants. So if you're looking for help with your little weapon problem...
Don't you think you're being stubborn, Pierce? We have a good little Brotherhood peon here at our disposal. We can make use of that.
We've been over this. There's no compromising with people like the Brotherhood. Give them an inch and they'll take a mile.
We don't know that yet for sure. Besides, everyone has their own motivations. Our visitor might have one worth talking about.
I won't rely on a betrayal to take them down. You should know that. I have nothing left to discuss. I've given you my answer, Initiate. Now for your sake, I'd suggest you don't stick around.
Hey, you. Don't leave yet. I've got something. Don't mind Pierce, he's stubborn. Holds too tightly to his morals. I'll tell you about the weapons, but you're gonna need to give me something in return. I want intel on the Brotherhood. Records, roster, correspondence. You've got people specialized in keeping track of that sort of thing, right? Transfer their data onto this holotape and bring it back to me. Then I'll tell you what you want to know. Toodles.
I wonder what legacy I'll leave to the scrolls. Any new deeds to add to your scroll? Raiders, huh? If they're anything like the raiders we've encountered on the expedition route, all right. How can I help? I think the funny thing about data is you don't know what's real or not. Not unless you gathered it. To be honest, I was working on encrypting my terminal for this guy. So, if anyone accessed it who wasn't supposed to, they would just get false I didn't finish, but you can still use the fake data I created. Should be clearly labeled in the files. This is the raiders we're talking about. It'd be bad news if they got an advantage on us. Worse. Not a problem.
Stay strong, friend. No telling what the next challenge will hold. Look what else it was. I'm glad we guard our tech closely.
Everything makes sense now. This is my place.
Robots everywhere, but all standard models. Surely there's something more to discover here.
Ad Victoria.
This is my place.
Recruits, connections, training, weapons, and a base like this? We're gonna be invincible.
Old world science solved a lot of problems back in the day. Look what else it brought. I'm glad we guard our tech closely.
I'm never gonna make a name for myself holding down the fort. When do I get to go out and prove my worth?
The old world has so much to teach us. Why didn't I see it before?
I wonder what stories are hiding in the mountains out here.
Find, protect, and preserve.
A weapon may keep me safe, but it doesn't make these repairs go any faster.
One day I'll make night, and I'll show those raiders who's boss.
The Scorched, the Raiders, the Ghouls. If anything tries to attack, we'll be ready.
I got my own problems to worry about.
You're dead, pal.
Got the holotape? Good, thanks. The weapons don't have one source. Some of them we looted off a group of unfortunate settlers. We've also traded them among ourselves. Some old friends visited Crater a while back wielding that firepower, claiming they earned it in a fight. They were bragging about it till the day they left. Said they sent some big armored folks running. I can't confirm that the losers were Brotherhood, but that was your logo on the side of those weapons, wasn't it? Doesn't matter to me. Now, I told you what I know. With any luck, we won't talk again. Don't change your mind.
See if anyone needs help with anything.
Keep fighting out there.
Ad Victoriam.
I see you returned from Crater. That's not what I... All right. I see. And are those raiders?
The elders have so much to teach
It
us.
can't be helped then.
I get to meet them.
We need to focus on Appalachia for the moment.
I can't wait to tell Max about my
And the
race
other
control.
one.
He is gonna love it.
We're gonna have to bring
Foundation
the
2.
raiders under control.
This is bad. At this rate, all of Appalachia will be toting these rocket launchers. All because of... Forgive me, Initiate. I lost my composure. We need to follow... So that's everything. That was a thorough report. The Brotherhood appreciates your diligence looking into this matter.
Another
Our
complaint.
next step is to deal with Foundation.
Certainly winning us friends here.
Paladin Romani already had plans to establish No need to expound everything. I'll follow up later. Ad Victoriam.